It's finally time. After months and months of procrastinating, we're gonna organize the spice cabinet. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, finally, it's been months, I mean like months and months and months, I've been wanting to organize my spice cabinet. I had all these ideas in my head, but I don't think they're gonna work in my cabinet, so I'm going with this plan that I have. I'm gonna be switching up some cabinets, moving things around in different cabinets, just hoping that it works better. My ideal situation would be a nice long big drawer and all my spices laying down in the drawer, but unfortunately the drawers that I have that are that size, I have stuff in it and I don't have other options for it. Once my laundry room is done, I plan on moving my junk drawer into the laundry room, so there's a possibility that may work down the road, but it's going to be down the road. But I need to get this done now because I keep knocking stuff out constantly and it's driving me insane, and I have been putting it off way too long. I've already purchased the new spice jars that I want to use. I've had them in my Amazon cart probably for over a year, and I finally pulled the plug and got them a couple months ago, which was when I was planning on doing this, but I've been procrastinating. So I'm going to go back in time and show you them, because I did open them up and I filmed that because I was worried, because there's so much glass in there. I was worried that they might be damaged in shipping or something, and I couldn't wait, you know, for a couple months to find out whether they were or not. Excuse me. So I did go ahead, open that up, and I filmed all that. So I'm gonna go ahead back in time, show you that, and then we'll come back. All right, my friends, let's open this up. I'm so excited. Yeah, I know. This is my life. I get excited over organizational items. I can't help it. It's just me. Let me scoop out. Seems to be packaged pretty well. Oh wow, friends. They match those trays perfectly. Okay, let me show you real quick the... Oh my goodness, there's tons of labels in here. Let me show you these. Wow. All right, friends, look at these labels. One of the reasons why I picked these is because I really liked these labels here. I don't know if you can see them or not. There we go. Aren't they pretty? There's 1, 2, 4 sheets and a little bit, and 2 rows of labels, and then they have some blank ones that you can write on them. And then they have, oh, it has Best Buy, and you can put the date on there. And then they have the ones that go, you can put those on the top of the lid, or you can put it on the front of the jar, whichever you want. But they fit perfectly on the top of the lid. And yes, there are some blank ones on there as well. So they are nice. And then I ordered, I think it was the 48. And these are what they're packaged really tight. Oh, they're packaged really nice. I'll show you the inside after I show you these. This is what they look like. I like the square versus the round because I feel like they stack better. It has the wooden top, and it does come with, I believe it's in the side there somewhere, it comes with the little shaker top that goes on there. But these are really nice quality, friends. Really nice. I like them a lot. I'll show you the inside of the lid. I like, and look at that. Look at the match. Is that awesome? Look at that. All right, let me get the camera and show you what the inside of this box looks like so you can see how they're packaged. All right, my friends, as you can see, I have quite a few of them there. I'm pretty sure it was the 48. And as you can see, it has the styrofoam in there. And they're in there nice and tight. I mean, really tight. And they did have paper on the top. And then this box was in another box with additional paper. So I'm really pleased with how they were packaged. All right, my friends, so they're the jars that I'm going to be using. I will link them below in my description box in case you're interested in them. I I am not sure what I paid for them. I'll have to look that up, and I'll put what I paid for them, and I honestly do not know what their price is right now currently. But I'll put what I paid for them just to give you an idea in case the price did go up or down. So this video may end up being a couple days long. I'm not sure. You know, it is my everyday life. I have 2 young adult boys that are home from college. They both do work, but they get their days off can be during the week or the weekend or whatever. So, and I do have a husband that works from home. So, you know, lunchtime and breakfast and stuff like that happens a lot in the kitchen. So I'm not quite sure. And then today I have a hair appointment to get this mess cut. So we'll see how many days it takes, but just FYI, it may take a day or 2. But anyway, let me stop talking. Let me turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what my spice cabinet currently looks like, and then what the cabinet is that I'm going to be switching it to, and what's in there, and how I'm going to handle it. So let's turn around and get started. Alright, so let's look inside real quick. This is my current situation. I have all my spices over here. And as you can see, it's hard to see what is what. I have a little bit of spices there along with some of the liquid stuff. And then I have different things there, and the top shelf is just basically storage. And being short, even this shelf is a little bit hard to reach. Like, as you can see, I'm on my tippy toes. That's why I did the spinner here, so I could get to it. I have a lot of different salt and pepper shakers back there. I only use them once a year for holidays, so I think I can put them up a little bit higher and not worry about it. And as you can see, I have this thing in the middle of the cabinet, and it kind of really is hard because things are behind it and you can't see it. So my thought is this cabinet here is my drink cabinet, and we use these mugs here all the time. I mean, that is every day, sometimes several times a day. The glasses down here we very rarely use. Usually guests do. I have another cabinet that has outdoor plates that melamine or melamine, however you say it, and I have plastic cups in there, and for some reason I use them all the time. The kids and hubby have their water containers. They drink from that all the time, so nobody really uses these glasses. I put them in this cabinet because it's next to the fridge, thinking, you know, hey, makes sense, right? But like my mugs up here, my coffee maker and everything's on the other side where the spices are. So I'm thinking to take this cabinet and that top shelf, the 2 top shelves actually, we don't hardly ever use it. I do want to keep those, what do you call them, ice cream float thingies. I want to keep a hold of those, but those mugs on that second shelf from the top, I think I can get rid of a good portion of those and then just switch all this over to the other cabinet. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to go ahead and get started with emptying this cabinet and decluttering what needs to be decluttered, and then clean it out, wipe the shelves off. And I bought some new liner. It's the clear liner that I've been using in my pantry. I really like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and get started with it. My friends, so the cabinet is completely cleaned out, and as you see, I just have one liner here. It fits great depth, but it's a little shy on the sides, so I'm going to use this to measure the new liner, and should be no problem at all. So let's go ahead and move over to the counter and cut out the new liners, and then we'll be ready to wipe everything down and get started. Alright, my friends, so here's the liner I'm using. It's B-I-N-O, Bino, I guess is how you say it, or Bino, I'm not sure. It's 20 feet long. This is ridged where it's lined. My other ones I've been using in my pantry have the little dots on it. I just thought it would be a nice change. I paid $12.99 for it at Home Goods. I did go to a different Home Goods. I just happened to be up that way the other day, and they did not have this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. And then it does become a little bit of a waste because this is so deep, which is unfortunate, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit on the edges just because it did not go all the way to the edge. Go ahead and mark that off. I'm going to go a little bit under the mark just because I don't want it to fit that tight. Okay. Just alrighty, well, let's go ahead and cut this out. Alright my friends, so it's all cut now. So we're going to put this right in here, and does it fit? It looks like it fits a little. Am I off? That's pretty even. I feel like I'm off a little. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, okay. Alright my friends, so I got this from Aldi, which I believe I mentioned when I shown the other video, but I'm not sure if I did or not, if I did this a while back, but I got it from Aldi. They have these quite often. This is one that is adjustable. I do have two of them because I didn't know if I was going to need to, but you can get these anywhere. And with Aldi, it's kind of, if you don't get it, you won't see it again till next year possibly. So I did grab two just in case. So we're going to put this back here. I definitely cannot fit two of these side by side, so I can open it up and it will stretch pretty much the whole width of the cabinet, which I really like. Let me give you a close-up. You see that? And you see where I took the shelf out. And if you've never done this before, you just take a screwdriver and push in on this with a screwdriver on both sides, pop it up, and then it comes right on out. So, but anyway, that is the shelf. Now, do I want to, oh, what do I do? I think I'm going to start filling my bottles up with my seasonings and then see where that takes me. First, I'm going to put everything on the counter, go throw it, throw away the expired stuff or stuff I have never used or already used once and don't need. And then we'll go ahead and get the empty containers, which I washed those after I had gotten them, and I let them dry for like days. I just let them sit out and air dry to make sure they were completely dry. So let's get this stuff out, put it on the counter, and then we'll go through it. I have a couple that are expired, but the particular spice, I think I'm okay to use them. I'm not gonna get rid of them. So anyway, I did get rid of one. It was from 2014. But again, here are the little jars. I'll show you. It has the wooden top, screws off, and it does have the plastic things that go on it. They do come with that. So they're here. I think this is like a 42 set or something. These are the labels. These go on the tops. They have a thing that says Best Buy, but if you're like me, you don't really pay attention to that when it comes to seasonings. And then they have these really nice labels that go on the front. So I think what I'm going to do is start off by taking my spices and putting one of these with each spice laid out, and then dump it in and leave the old container behind it so I know what is in that particular one, because some of these spices are very similar. And then that way I'll go ahead and just do the labels straight across. So that is the plan, and hopefully that works. So let's get started. Go. Get rid of that. This is celery seed. Celery flakes, celery salt, celery seed. Oh my goodness. And friends, I mentioned earlier I'm going to be going to the hairdressers shortly here. And guess what? I'm going to smell really, really good. Oh, she's going to be like, Kelly, what have you been doing? Sage. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and continue labeling these, and then we'll come back after I'm done. All right, my friends, so I have all the labels on the lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the labels on the front. I just lined up a few of them in alphabetical order. And I'm going to try to make them as even as possible. So that's kind of why I have these like this. So my first one, I believe, is allspice. So we're going to go ahead and peel that off. And I am running out of time. I'm going to have to go get my hair cut. And I have a hot mess in here. These are a little difficult to peel off, to be honest with you. I keep bringing up the whole paper. Oh, there we go. Alright. Put it right in the middle, I think. There we go. That looks good. Oh, alright. There we go, just like that. And then I'm just going to use this as a guide. This is my apple pie. So let's find the apple pie. Getting these off is the trick. Oh, we'll be here all day. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and get as many on as I can before I get my hair cut, and then we'll come back and start organizing. That is caraway seed. Alright, my friends, it is a new day. It is very dark outside today. It looks like it's going to rain. I'm not sure if it is, but so I hope the lighting is okay. So I stayed up last night and I cleared out my old spice cabinet, wiped down the shelves, put the lining down, and put all my mugs and everything in there, and I ended up having an entire shelf of nothing. So I was able to donate quite a bit, but I have some like pitchers that I use that I make tea or lemonade in. So I think that's the perfect spot to put them on that empty shelf, since I have them in another area that is way too many things in there. So I'm pretty excited about that. I also went, filled up all the jars, labeled everything, and I laid them out in alphabetical order on the counter to get ready to put in that cabinet. So anyway, let me stop talking, turn the camera around. We're gonna go ahead and put all these in the cabinet. I do have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 empty jars still, so yay me. And we'll, no, I'm good. So let's go ahead and get this cabinet finished, because I'm tired of this kitchen looking a hot mess. My friends, so I ended up, I don't know if you can see back there, I ended up taking some of them and giving myself that dead space back there, because I have a couple of containers I want to put there. I just didn't like the way it looked all the way across. I don't know, it was bugging me. I do have an odd number of these here. On each row I just have one extra, but I just like the way that looks better than the previous way I did it. I just shifted everything. It is still in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna put the one spices that I have that are a little bit larger back in that dead space there. All right, my friends, this was my first piece that I cut, if you remember. So we're going to put that right in here, just like that. And then I have my little carousel thing. I think I'm pretty sure I bought this at Home Goods. They always have these. It might not be this exact one, but they always have them. I want to make sure it turns. Ooh, there we go. And we're gonna go ahead and put in our old problemo. Alrighty, so I'm gonna have to move that shelf. Alright friends, here we go. Here is my spice cabinet. I love it. I do think it's dark. I definitely want to put a light underneath it there. It's all in alphabetical order, but like as I mentioned, you really can't see, but you can, being in alphabetical order, I can lift it up and say, oh, okay, it's Italian herbs, and I know to move one down, and I know, you know, why do I have Chipotle there? That's bizarre. That needs to get fixed. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know why, because that got labeled last. That's why that's there. So I need to fix that one. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Really? So here I have the 2 Lazy Susans. These are the items I use the most. And I just have those right in there. And it's nice because I can just spin them around and get what I need. And then up top here, let me step on the stool. I will need the stool to get to these. I have things that I use maybe once a year. The honey I use all the time. Not all the time, I use it once a week. But it is a big bottle. I may end up putting that one in the pantry, I don't know. But for now it's right there. I have all my extra jars stored back there. And all my salt and pepper shakers, like for different holidays and stuff. So that's what it looks like. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a tough one for me. Usually I don't have this much problem. You know, I do run into some things here and there, but I usually don't struggle this much. I just don't know. But I think it ended up turning out really nice. Like I said, I do want to fix a couple little things, but I want to get this video done and out to you because this stuff has been sitting around forever and I need to get it done. So at some point I'm going to be organizing my freezer. I've filmed the beginning stages of that several times. I've bought different storage items for there and have not been happy with it. So I think I finally found what I want. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be coming out with that sometime soon. So friends, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions, anything I can do to improve this, I would love to hear it. If you liked the video, if you like what I did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, go ahead, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. And also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye.